Boxing Fans here with Johnny Nelson. Johnny, we're here. It's fight week in Manchester.
I love Manchester. Manchester's better than London, innit? Come on. You love Manchester. Manchester's like the place to be. Ricky Hatton's here, v Barrera. It's their press conference there. Ricky looks in brilliant condition. And I'm so happy for Ricky because he's found something to get himself in shape. It's good for his health, mentally, physically, emotionally. Barrera's come over. I wonder if he actually understands the concept of this. It's actually tip and tap, not bish and bash. So it'd be good.
Johnny, have you ever felt like going back to the ring? We've seen Mayweather's in the ring. Now we've got Ricky's back. Have you ever felt like, you know what?
If you're getting some mad dough. You know, Jake Paul, give me a shout. You do it if you're getting some mad dough. Otherwise, why? Why would I do it? I'm never going to achieve the success, the adulation as I did when I won the world title. You know, I love doing what I do. I love talking about it and criticising everybody else. But you're never going to achieve that same level of adulation. You're just not. So I get it. And listen, Ricky's in a great position because he's still a fan's favourite. You know, apart from Frank Bruner's probably one of the UK's most popular fighters. So he can do it, but otherwise, why would you do it? I do the odd exhibition for charity and stuff like that, but I just don't think, I don't get it. I do get it, it's about the dough. And I said earlier, Oliver McCall sent me a message. Come on, Johnny, let's do it. Let's fill out Wembley Stadium. Yo, I couldn't fill out Wembley Stadium's phone box. So come on, let's be real.
You know what, interestingly, as I was reading something last week, and Carl Froch said, you know what, if I was to get into the ring again, I want Jake Paul, I'd smash him to bits.
Well, everyone wants Jake Paul because it's ridiculous money. That's what it's about. So ex-fighters ex-fighters like me are looking at these young fighters and the money they're earning, thinking, what? So of course you're going to want to get in with a kid that's had 7 fights, that we know how good he is or isn't. So we say, yeah, come on, try that shit with me. You know, Jake Paul will pick his battles. He ain't stupid. He'll pick his battles and he'll do it the right way. But listen to me, the kid's actually a good fighter. He's a novice, so he's going to get novice criticism. He's going to get a hard time. But he's actually not a bad fighter. So let him develop. The problem is he's getting world-class attention, and that's what's pissing people off. But I rate him. I think, you know what, good on him.
Well, what do you make of this whole YouTube scene? We see Mayweather's fighting Deji out in Dubai the same weekend. KSI's, you know, selling out shows.
What does that tell you? It tells you there's an audience, tells you there's an appetite, tells you there's an interest. And as long as there's an interest, it's going to happen. If there was no interest in this, if there was no interest in the fight itself with Natasha and Dicaire, it wouldn't happen. So I got to go. I got to go.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll speak to you after this. I need to grab you anyway.
You got me, mate.
Yeah, I'll finish you off. Once again, Johnny, we were interrupted. You've done your work, so now you're chilling. We were just talking about the whole Jake Paul and everything else going on with that. You're not interested unless it's big money. But, you know, what's big money? What's big money these days?
Big money's only big money. What are you talking about? You know what? We look at these fighters, people like me of my age. You look at these youngsters coming through and the money they're getting paid. You think, oh my God, what for that? so of course, you know. But you know, I'm being honest. I'm being realistic. I think realistically, you know, it's bloody hard. Ricky trained like a madman to get to the condition he's at, and you can do it now and again, maybe once or twice a year. But to keep it up. It will be hard to keep your fitness up, but if you love training is your lifestyle, you will do it, and when you get older, like it or not, that's just how it is.
And a final two from myself. We spoke a while ago and we were talking about Errol Spence Crawford fight, and at one point it was close. You said to me, listen, it's close, obviously that fight's not going to get made. How frustrating has 2022 been? We tried to get the AJ Fury fight, didn't happen. Errol Spence Crawford, the biggest fights, mega fights, not even the super fights, the mega fights, just haven't come into fruition. What do you make of that?
This is one of those occasions where it's show business and the business ruins the show. I do not doubt for 1 second these fighters do not want to fight each other. I do believe they do want to fight each other. The business then behind it, the TV companies, the promoters, you know, these people have got to sit around the table and carve up the cake to say who gets what. And this is why these fights aren't happening. Don't doubt the integrity of Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, Crawford or Spence. This is the business side of it, and that's why a lot of fights don't happen in boxing.
Frustrating. Last one. Eddie spoke about inviting Deontay Wilder's team over to Abu Dhabi for the Bivol fight and maybe have talks about the AJ fight.
Yeah.
They said talks hadn't happened for a good couple of years, but there was some sort of promising sort of a discussion between them that something might happen.
Have you not learned? Have you not learned?
I haven't, but I'm not getting excited. I said it for the AJ Fury one. I'm not excited until they're both in the ring. But Would you like to see that fight? Is that a fight that you'd like to see? And do you feel like it's the right fight for AJ at this time?
All I'm happy is I'm happy AJ isn't fighting before Christmas. I'm happy AJ is having some time off to re-establish himself. I'm hearing Roy Jones is now part of the camp, or considering being part of his camp. He needs old heads in his team. He needs heads that will advise him. So he eats, sleeps, drinks, thinks, pisses boxing through and through. It's immersed in him. He needs the right people with him that they can get the best out. He needs not to be comfortable in camp. He needs to be doing stuff that he doesn't like, but that is good for him. So he needs people to bring that to him. So this is going to take time. So if Roy Jones is now in part of the team, you're not going to see the benefits of that union for 2 or 3 fights down the line. And I mean, this is going to be in, out, in, not just turning up for 12 weeks. And I mean, from day dot now, even though you haven't got a day, working on over and over and over and over and over. It's going to be about walking, talking, drinking water. That's how he's going to work it. So if he's serious about next year, down to one or people like that, then he's got to make some serious adjustments and serious moves.
So from what you've heard, Roy Jones is going to be part of the team. Is Robert Garcia going to still be part of the team? What do you know so far?
I know as much as you do. It's what I'm hearing. I'm responding to what I'm hearing, and so he's got to have listen. He hates not being champion, so he wants to be champion again. So and I get that. So if he wants to be champion again, he's got to be prepared to put the work in.
Cool. Johnny Nelson, it's always a pleasure to talk to yourself. They've started to take down everything, so it's kind of a way to tell us to go home and have a cup of tea.
To drag you out.
Johnny Nelson, thank you very much.
Yeah,